Joel, you're taking us for a ride there, aren't you? Doing my best. Woo! Yeah, I could listen to that all night. Oh. Now that is some funky keys playing you got there, Joel.
Thanks, Amit.
Oh, you're very welcome. All right. It is just past 7 o'clock. What do you say we get the show on the road?
Sounds like a plan. Just let me slow down a little bit.
Oh, yes. Bringing us back down to earth. Incredible. So, welcome everybody to our first ever Good Company Productions live stream. and this is going hand in hand with our Concert in a Box project. Now, my name is Amit. I'm going to be your host tonight, and I'm joined by my good friend here, Joel, who is going to be playing some incredible background music on the keys for us. Joel, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little bit hungry. I'll be honest with you, a little bit hungry. Now, that being said, I do have some snacks in front of me. I wonder if I could eat a few, but
I'm pretty jealous.
wait.
I don't have any snacks right now.
Yeah, you don't have any snacks. And see, why that is for all you folks that ordered a box, Joel ordered one too. He just hasn't opened it yet. So everybody else knows what's in theirs, but our friend Joel has no clue. So why don't we take a look, Joel? Do you want to unbox that live for us?
Absolutely. Can
Let's
I resolve my progression?
I guess you could. A round of applause for Joel there, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's
All
just
right.
me, but-
Well, I know it's not polite to clap for yourself, but I can help you out right there. So
Wow.
let's. All right. So I happen to have my box right here, and it is beautiful. I have no idea how you get like custom tape. I don't know why I'm showing the camera. Everyone has already opened theirs, but I'm gonna. Okay, no, I'm gonna do this very gently so you don't get like a.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So Amit, I always say that the mark of a good box, or like a good gift box, is that what's inside is more fun than the box itself. So we're gonna see if this goes. Ooh.
Ooh. All right, what do we got?
All right. Oh, that is a chord. All right. So first of all, Goodco presents Concert in a Box. Lovely poster.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow. And we've got all kinds of instructions, games, bingo. I do play an instrument, and I'm gonna check that out later. Gonna give that a bit of a pause. All right, so how to? Oh my goodness, there's so much good stuff. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, so we've got how to prep your pad for the best concert of the quarantine. So gonna put that to the side. But we got pop some corn, mix some drinks, set the mood, swag out, and get adult fancy. So starting out, popcorn.
Popcorn. Okay, you found it. Now I can eat mine. Sick.
Little. You didn't know this was an ASMR concert, but it is.
Yeah. Ready for this? All right, this is gonna be gross.
Just lean into it. That's what I always say. And we got two, Jailhouse Cheese and Gen Pop. So take the BuzzFeed quiz to figure out which one's the '90s kid. And we got a little balloon. The happy face.
Wow.
Very excited.
Look at that breath control, man.
Oh, thank you.
You must be a singer too, right?
Just a little bit.
All right.
I'm just gonna throw that behind me. Okay, so choices. So I'm gonna start with what do we call it? The adult fancy. And it's a little plant.
Yeah.
It is so cute. I love it. It's a succulent. I will say I have very bad track record with succulents. But hopefully this one has come and found its way to the studio of a changed man. So we're just gonna pop that there, and we got a guest book, Return to 44 Gaukel Street, and so I guess I'll sign this later. What are you gonna do with the guest book?
Yeah, let me talk about that real quick. So.
Right.
We had, Jill on our team, right?
I do know Jill.
Yeah, Jill's lovely. And so on Friday, we were packing up these boxes. We did a partial pack, and Jill took it upon herself to handwrite this on, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh,
she
it is
handwrote.
handwritten.
Yeah, every single card.
Beautiful handwriting, Jill.
Yeah, good job, Jill. That's a shout out to you. But look at that. So what we're going to do here is typically at our shows, we've got a guest book that people write notes in throughout the evening. And, since we can't be together, I figured we would do something to bring us all together after the show. And what I would love for you folks to do is write a note to us, write a note to the team. And later this week, actually tomorrow, so Monday, I'm going to be at our office, which is here at 44 Gaukel Street. And you can come drop it off to me if you'd like. We'll do it contactless. You can slip it through the door. And I'm going to get all of these together and make a little guest book from this show.
All right, good to know. I will be sure to do that. And I'm going to open this, and this is Public Caesar's brine ingredients. We got some olives. I love olives, and a little bit of salt. I think I know what this is. We got some nice little things.
Yeah.
Mott's Clamato, and a lemon.
And a lemon. See, this is why I asked you to bring a knife. This is why I asked you to bring a knife.
Yes. You did say to bring a knife.
It wasn't weird. It wasn't weird. I was preparing you.
I was a little bit concerned, but
don't you trust me, Joel? Come on.
Well, I do trust you, but I don't know if I trust myself.
That's fair.
All right, so I'm just gonna quick do some culinary magic.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm gonna talk to people about a few things that are going on tonight. Sound good?
Yeah.
And when we come back to you, you better have a drink in hand.
Okay.
Okay. All right, folks. Well, Joel said it. First thing you saw when you opened the box was this poster here. Now, I need to give a huge shout out to Nicole Benno. She's designed posters for us in the past, but this one I think was especially cool. It's the first time we've done this. Tonight's a total experiment. Nicole has just been the most supportive person throughout pretty much anything we've ever done. So big shout out to Nicole. Thank you for creating this poster. On it, you will see our performers for the evening, along with their Instagram handles and their websites. If you take photos tonight, I know it's weird to take a picture of your computer or your TV or however you're watching this, but if you do, tag those musicians and it will give them some very interesting, very unique content to share. Now on the back, this is where the fun really gets going. You'll see that we have a list of what's in the box along with the websites of all the vendors. Definitely check them out afterwards. Everything in the box tonight is local. The popcorn that we've got is from Comeback Snacks, which is based in Hamilton. So some really, really good stuff. Now, I saw a question here earlier. What's your favorite popcorn? So I've got a few perks here, I think, because of my role at Goodco. And I splurged for my popcorn. I didn't go for Gen Pop, didn't go for Jailhouse Cheese. I went for this beautiful lemon meringue caramel. Let's see if that can get in focus. It's not going to happen. Dang. Yeah, this is some good stuff, I got to tell you. So definitely check out Comeback Snacks and order one of those because that bag is just so good. Now, the other thing you're going to see on here is this photo challenge up here. This is from someone's studio. You notice these smiley face balloons behind me. These are very on brand. Now, our office is in 44 Gaukel Street, and one of our neighbors here is Taylor Jones, also known as Someone on Instagram. He's created a little photo list for you to do throughout the week. Check it out. Keep yourself busy. The weather's beautiful. Get out there, take some photos, and use this hashtag there. We'll take a look at it for the next time. We've got a couple of games on here as well. Okay, I made a mistake. I did put a typo in here. Crossword. Across. It's not good go, it's good co. Thank you, Ashwin, for calling me out on that. And in our bingo here, I'm gonna do a little revision. In the bottom left corner of our bingo grid, we've got I have seen the Good Co mural. I'm gonna make that into I have seen the Good Co mural in person. And you'll see why later tonight. But fantastic stuff here. The other person that I want to give a massive shout out to is Amy from Not the Only Lonely. For those of you that ordered a box, you noticed that when you opened it up, it was painted orange. She hand-painted all of our boxes, every single one. She stenciled on a beautiful message. It just, I don't know, it's little things like that I think make a huge difference. And it's also Amy who's behind this postcard here, which is how to prep your pad for the best concert of the quarantine. Take a look at this. Take a look at her project, Not the Only Lonely. It's pretty cool, and I think we might learn about that later tonight. How you doing, Joel?
I'm doing pretty good. I was just about to take the final step on my drink. I got the juice. Got a little. You can't really see it, but I did a very fancy lemon twirl. You're just gonna take my word for it. I will say, I think I guessed wrong on the mix because what I have here is rhubarb and honey vodka from the Newfoundland Distillery Company. And I don't know how that's going to mix with tomato juice, but we are going to find out. So, I also have very exciting news. Just a second. I'm going to put the stopper in there. Don't need
Joel, oh my God, you've got a
emergency.
fan. There's a fan behind you. Look at that.
There is a fan.
Wow.
There's 2 fans.
All of our fans.
Yeah, all of our fans, and hopefully a couple on the live stream. But yeah, so other very exciting news. Bingo. I have seen the Good Co mural.
Oh shit! Don't tell me you got 5 in a row already.
I follow Good Co on Insta. I can play the piano. At least I claim to. And I live in Kitchener, and I have bought a wonderful and Good Company shirt from the thing. So I'm sorry if that's a problem.
You know what? You deserve a free concert box. You know, the team even told me before this, they were like, you made it too easy. And I was like, nah. You know, you got to keep it accessible. Anyway.
Well, we can, history can debate that later. History can also debate whether tomato rhubarb is a good pairing, but I don't hate it. So, yeah. And I will say I am relieved to do this because I was in a bit of a competitive mood, and the only low-hanging fruit was speed eating my popcorn, and I figured that wouldn't make good TV. So
maybe later. All right, maybe. Joel, what do you say we get some music going again? Let's says, do it. That's what he says.
Oh, sorry. Are there like gross drinking noises?
No, that's just me.
Okay. Well, then how's that?
That's pretty good. And I'd like to take this moment to bring in our first act of the evening. Please put your hands together virtually for our friends from Onion Honey. Woo! Woo!
Oh.
What's up, folks?
Not much.
Too much?
Oh, who's that just entered the frame? That's young Copper, is it not?
That is our dog.
Yeah.
Copper.
A little dog with his tail.
Oh, he's got a mind of his own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know dogs? Crazy.
Look at that.
There he is.
There he is.
So
Thinks he's gonna
tonight-
get something.
Tonight we are joined by Dave and Esther of the band Onion Honey. Now, I know you folks have a few more members of the band. Where are they at?
At least one of them is in the comments.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But almost everybody's in Kitchener and one is in Cambridge, so we're all local.
Awesome. Well, I'm very, very happy to have you here. Now, you've got that smiling balloon and you've got some very comfortable seating there. Where are you guys right now? You're at home?
We're at home in Kitchener, yeah.
Do you want to tell everyone about your audio setup here? Because I think it is incredible.
Yeah, it's my fault. So we do all our recording at home in a studio upstairs, but all of our stuff is up there, so it doesn't look very nice. So what we've got is a whole bunch of extension cables coming down the stairs into our living room, and we've got a TV on our living room table now, and it's very exciting.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I'm so excited to have you guys play a few songs for us. Why don't we go right into it? Maybe young Copper there can dance along.
There we go.
Let's hope.
All right, please put your hands together for Onion Honey.
This is a tune called Hoedown 2. Well, I'm gonna get some.
Get some, get some.
I'm gonna get some Hoedown tea. I'm gonna get some.
Get some, get some.
I'm gonna get some Hoedown tea.
I'll give you some applause there. I'm sure
Yeah.
everyone at home is clapping for you. That was incredible.
Aw, thanks.
Let's keep it going.
I'm stuck. We got another one here.
All
This
right.
is called the Sailor Sea.
And off to you it is.
I gotta do a quick change here.
Oh, Dave's got to do a change.
So we're playing all original songs tonight. From all over the place as far as our albums are concerned, right?
Yeah, all different ones.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun. Yeah. Close enough.
All good.
After
all
you.
right. This is a song called the Sailor Sea.
I was born a steamship stoker, shoveling coal and tending flame. I dreamed of the deep blue ocean I'd sail upon someday. So I rode down the Fraser River, through the valley to the sea. Mother told me to be careful, but I would not heed her plea. Someday by the sea, my journey finds an end. In the Fraser River Valley, I'll be at home again. I've gone to the Mariposa, and she signed on to me. But she sank one cold December in the stormy sailing sea. Oh, my mother, don't forget me, though I drown so far away. I'll be waiting for you, longing till we meet again someday. Someday by the sea, my journey finds an end. In the Fraser River Valley, I'll be at home again. Do the banjo. Hear my prayer, oh wide blue ocean. I've served you many years. Send me back to the Fraser Valley to dry my mother's tears. Someday by the sea, my journey finds an end. In the Fraser River Valley, I'll be at home again. Someday by the sea, my journey finds an end. In the Fraser River Valley, I'll be at home again.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I love watching the comments here. You know, you got so many fans. And I think, like, folk and bluegrass and, like, this is music that you listen to together, you know? And although we can't be physically together right now, I just feel like everybody is just stomping around at home.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Let's do another one. Back to you.
Alright. I gotta change tunings again. I was gonna do that while we were talking, and then you're like, okay, do the next. So thanks for that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. This lovely Sunday evening.
All good things shall pass away. I know in my heart that they must. And all the things I ever knew will crumble into dust. Show me a big old shiny moon. Bring me a sweet Hard to know what has become of everyone I've ever known. With nothing of my own to hold, it's hard to hold my own. Show me a big old shiny moon, play me a sweet and crooked tune. It's long past time to make it good, but it's as good a time as any. What you got, Dave? That dog won't hunt, that train won't come. It's long since overdue. But if you'll be here with me now, I'll be here with you. So show me a big old shiny moon, play me a sweet and crooked tune. It's long past time to make it good, but it's as good a time as any.
So good. So good.
Thanks.
Now, you guys have got a video for us now, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is of the whole band.
Yeah.
It is.
All
An
right.
older version of the
Yes.
whole band.
I
With our
see.
old fiddle player.
I see. All right. Well, why don't we jump into it here?
Rad.
Let's take a
3,
listen.
hit it! Well, how many biscuits can you eat this morning? Yeah, how many biscuits can you eat this evening? How many biscuits can you eat? 49 and a half of meat. This morning, this evening, right now. Well, make my coffee good and strong this morning. Yeah, make my coffee good and strong this evening. Make my coffee good and strong. Keep on bringing those biscuits along this morning, this evening, right now. I love my wife and love my babe this morning. I love my wife and love my babe this evening. Love my wife and love my baby. Love my biscuits soft and gravy this morning, this evening, right now. Well, how many biscuits can you eat this morning? Yeah, how many biscuits can you eat this evening? How many biscuits can you eat? 49 and a ham of meat. This morning, this evening, right now. Party.
Oh man, tell me about that song.
Oh, that is a song called "How Many Biscuits Can You Eat This Morning?" I don't know if you picked up on that because it's like all of the words of the song.
Yeah.
It's an old traditional tune,
Oh yeah,
Americana. Yeah,
yeah. I think it has a very strong underlying message.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
really.
definitely about biscuits.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, you guys got a couple more for us. Let's
Yeah.
go. You ready?
Sure
Or do you
do.
need to tune, Dave?
No,
we're
we
good.
got it done.
Oh, look at that. Okay,
Yeah, I know.
our timing is getting better. It's communication.
Heck yes.
Heck yes. All right.
This is a song called The Pickled Sheriff Yodel.
Yeah. Feel free to yodel along. The words are easy because it's yodelay, etc. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
The hour was getting late and the town was closing down. We were getting rowdy drinking and we had no plans to leave. Sheriff came running, said, "Get out of my old town." Threw him in a barrel and we got a brief reprieve.
Well, the sheriff, he got free, and he called in some recruits. We could take her wagon down, pay the fireman what we owed her. We could spend the night in jail, wearing dirty striped suits. Drew the guns, we shot first, then we hit the road.
Yodelay, 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 yodelay. Wagon started rapping like a wheel was coming loose. Racing through the mountains, we were heading for the coast. We were hooting and hollering, running from the noose. Every other bump, we broke another spoke.
Well, turns are getting tighter, and the cops are getting close. Horses breathing heavy, they were nearing their last mile. Well, we heard the shots and ringing down the stone walls of the road. Every bullet hit, but we returned it with a smile. Yodelay,
Clouds rolling in,
something spooked the mare.
we could hardly see the turn.
Before we felt it in our bones.
We were barely holding on.
When the wagon hit the air,
Tumbled down the cliffside of the water and the stones. Yodelay, yodelay,
That's so good. Your harmonies are so crazy tight, eh?
oh, thanks.
That's absolutely crazy. Okay, I gotta just say, Midtown Radio's in the comments there. We gotta give them a shout out. These
Yeah,
guys
sure.
are incredible. So I'm assuming you've worked with Midtown in the past, yeah?
I don't think that we have, but we've definitely listened in.
Yeah. See, Midtown Radio is definitely close to my heart. They're a volunteer-run community radio station. So inside everyone's box, there is a little postcard from them. Definitely check them out. They're doing some amazing things in the community. It's a great team. They feature local musicians. 10 for 10. Now, we have one last song from you, do we not?
Yeah.
One more song from
Before
us.
we get to that song, there was a comment talking about a comic book with you as vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah, that
It's
one
a
right
real
there.
thing.
Do tell.
Our guitar player is a very fun cartoonist, and she drew a comic book featuring us as vegetables as the protagonists of this song, The Pickled Sheriff Yodel.
Yeah. well,
So as us being rowdy and then running away from the sheriff.
and going flying off a cliff.
And where can we find said comic book?
It is only at live shows at this
Yeah.
point.
Mm.
It's a rare find.
We should make it into like an ebook. That
We
would be a
should.
good idea.
We should.
Okay. Well, keep me posted. I think
Yeah.
we could probably do something with that. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Are anybody need to retune there? We good to go?
No, we're good.
I'm
We're all set.
I'm not gonna let this go, Dave. I'm
No,
so
we're
sorry.
good.
Back
It's
over to
supposed be
you.
The banjo that's tuning all the time. I don't know what happened here. All right.
This is a song called Safe Home. I'm gonna hitch a ride on that train. I'll be the one who'll keep my head in the game while the devil's in the details. Riding on those steel rails, and soon we'll be safe home. Safe home. Safe home. Soon we'll be safe home. What you looking at there, cowboy? Where I've been, what I've done. It would turn your hair to silver, yeah. The truth ride your gun. I'll whisper you sweet nothings. Smile while I'm lying in the morning, leave you lonely. No word of goodbye, 'cause I'm gonna hitch a ride on that train. I'll be the one who'll keep my head in the game while the devil's in the details. Riding on those steel rails, and soon we'll be safe home. Safe home. Safe home. Soon we'll be safe home. Safe home, safe home. Soon we'll be safe home. Don't you walk away, look my gift horse in the mouth. I've ridden him all over from the north to the south. I don't need a single soul to tell me what he's worth. If you turn me down, I'll salt the earth. 'Cause I'm gonna hitch a ride on that train. I'll be the one who'll keep my head in the game while the devil's in the details. I'll be riding on those steel rails, and soon we'll be safe home. Safe home. Safe home. Soon we'll be safe home. Don't you take all my hard work for granted. It's the house that I built and the seeds that I planted. May not look like much, but you're not one to judge. And soon I'll be safe. 'Cause I'm gonna hitch a ride on that train. I'll be the one who'll keep my head in the game. Though the devil's in the details, I'm riding on those steel rails, and soon we'll be safe home. Safe home. Safe home. Soon we'll be safe home. Safe home. Safe home. Soon we'll be safe home.
Woo! Woo! Oh yeah.
Round of applause for Onion Honey.
Thank you.
That was
Man.
incredible.
That was so good. Wow. Oh. Okay, where can folks hear you next?
Well, we do a live cast at 11 a.m. every Sunday from our Facebook page, as sort of like people are calling it Banjo Church. So there's that.
It's
What?
not. It's not actually a religious experience.
I don't know.
Depends.
That's debatable. What I just heard was pretty damn good.
Oh, thanks.
That's,
Yeah. So on our Facebook, which is at Onion Honey Music, I think. Instagram. We're on Twitter, sort of. And what else? OnionHoney.com, our website,
Yeah.
Definitely.
and of course all
Definitely.
the streaming stuff.
And we can also find your merch on our band shop there.
You sure can.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take a look at that a little bit later on, I think.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you both so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Make a couple of drinks, sit back. You were absolutely incredible. One more time, round of applause for Onion Honey there.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for having us.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
That was incredible.
So good. I just love them.
Yeah, my foot
Yeah.
was definitely stomping, and that Safe Homes song just really hitting the good feels.
Oh man, it's the harmonies. I gotta tell you, they're just so tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I gotta ask you a question here, Joel. You are
Go
a
for it.
fantastic keys player.
Oh, thanks, Amit.
Where did you learn to play?
Well, I started taking lessons when I was 5, and did that for a long time. But I wasn't a great student. I wasn't great at practicing, but I really loved Scott Joplin, and like that kept me going.
Yeah.
A little bit of ragtime, and then when I was about 12, I started improvising a little bit. At the time it felt like songwriting, but I was just kind of like changing the melody, and I really liked that, and just kind of started doing that more and more, and years passed, and now I'm talking to you.
Yeah, now here you are. Look at that. Well, those years have brought you into our lives, and I've got to say, it's absolutely wonderful to have you here. Why don't we give you a minute here to show all these beautiful folks on the live stream what you can do?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and I got to say, during our dress rehearsal yesterday, you did bring in a little bit of a certain skill that you've got, which I won't reveal just quite yet. But are you going to do that for us tonight?
I can. I forgot. It's very silly. So.
I don't think it's silly. I feel like you've got it mastered. Like if there could be mastery of said skill, you have done it.
Yeah, you can master a kazoo and it's still a kazoo. Sorry,
Okay.
I love kazoos. That sounded really judgmental. I didn't mean that way. I'm just
Throwing
like
shade.
all right. Okay.
All right, Joel.
So,
over to you. Man, you're just so good. I don't have words. Oh, the timing of that was beautiful. It was almost like we rehearsed it.
Oh my goodness.
It's funny because we didn't rehearse that part.
We did not rehearse, and I want to make it up to kazoos. I think the truth is that the mouth trumpet came out of really playing a lot of kazoo, and then not having a kazoo sometimes, and wanting a kazoo always. So
You're right.
that's the origin story.
Well, thank you very much, Joel, for playing for us.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank me. Now I gotta show you guys something here. So my mom just texted me a photo of their friend Olaf sitting on the couch at home. Wow, there's so much glare here. Let's see if this focuses. Oh
yeah.
All right. Well, what you can't see is behind him. He's got our little box unfolded. He's got some fairy lights on it, and he's enjoying the show. So thank you very much for everybody who's tuned in from home. And let's talk about those boxes a little bit more. What do you think about that, Joel?
Oh, I love it. 100%. What's inside the box? More fun than the box itself. And that's saying a ton, because the box is incredible.
Let's
those stencils.
Oh, those stencils. Okay. Well, I want to talk to the person who actually put those there for us, who painted those boxes by hand, brought a little bit of love into our lives. We've got a quick video here. Why don't we take a look? Now I'd like to welcome Amy from Not the Only Lonely. How are you, Amy?
Good. How are you guys? This is awesome.
So good. Thank you for joining us. Where are you at right now?
I'm just outside. We're just listening, and it's some good music so far, so I can't wait to hear the rest.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Now, I want you to kind of tell everybody about this right here and the whole project with Not the Only Lonely. What's it all about?
Yeah. So Not the Only Lonely is really a project that it's just about using what you have on hand to make some art. And my original slogan was kind of our art makes life less lonely. And then when I came across you and what you guys are doing, it kind of worked really nice because I think music does just the same. And so then that is kind of what inspired the boxes as well. I like that it was kind of a blank canvas, and the idea that we could use them, and also use the idea with Not the Only Lonely. And then that postcard kind of goes hand in hand, that you can, if you want, flatten the box and cut it out into something all on its own as well.
It's a beautiful concept. It's absolutely incredible. What are some of the types of things that you've seen people do as part of this project?
Oh, it's breaking up.
I was just saying, what are some of the things that you've seen people do as part of this project?
Oh, good question. Actually, some really cool stuff. My friend Bree Pointer chalked like her entire outside of her apartment, and a bunch of her neighbors and stuff walking by totally got a hit out of it, which is really cool. A lot of people making bird feeders and like baby kind of shapes and things like that on their trees and things like that, which is really cool. It's neat to see how people took the ask and just kind of ran with it.
Oh, it's super cool. And where can people find more about this project?
The best place would be nottheonlylonely.ca, or same thing, but with the Instagram account.
Yeah, totally. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Amy. And thank you for putting all that love into those boxes. I think it really comes through, and I hope people appreciate the time that you put into it. Oh,
me too. No problem. If you guys cut them out, take a picture and tag Not the Only Lonely, that'd be awesome.
Amazing. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks, guys.
See ya. And that was Amy from Not the Only Lonely. Definitely check it out. It's just such a cool project. And man, it's really cool because Amy was introduced to me by Nicole Benno, who designed our poster for the evening. And I just think like great people attract great people. They both are just so sweet, and everything that they're working on in this community is just making everyone's lives better, especially through this pandemic that we're all working through. And it just really helps to keep us together, you know? So
Absolutely.
now I got one here for you, Joel.
Hit me.
A friend of mine, a very close friend, has been challenging herself to drink 8 glasses of water per day. And in an effort to encourage her, I have been telling a water-themed joke every single day.
Ah, incredible.
All right.
Can I get my Nalgene ready?
Oh, wow.
For this joke?
Okay. Are you ready?
Sorry, gonna keep playing. Yeah.
Okay. What do you put in a waterbed to make it more bouncy?
I don't know, Amit. What do you put in a waterbed?
Man, you did not even try.
Oh, like it's not like a knock knock joke. Sorry,
No, it's not.
what do you put in a waterbed to make it more bouncy? I don't know, gelatin.
Gelatin. I mean, well, that's a very original answer out of all the responses I've heard.
I've been watching too much test kitchen videos.
Bon appetit, yeah?
Yeah, Gourmet makes.
Oh, man.
Lots of gelatin.
That's some
Gourmet
good
makes.
stuff. Okay. You ready for the answer?
I am.
Okay, so what do you put in a waterbed to make it more bouncy? The answer is spring water.
Oh, Amit, you're killing me.
All right. So now, the next thing I want to show you guys is something that gave me a bit of a laugh. You know, maybe a little bit more. Oh, thank you, Greg. A little bit more than that joke there. Please, everybody, be ready to tune into this incredible video that was shot just the other day, featuring none other than our artist team lead, Mr. Robert Brewski. Let's take a look.
Yo, it's shaking, Big Papa. Welcome to Good Company Productions. Let's rock and roll. Let me show you around. Okay, so I'm so excited to take you guys around this crib. It is just fantastic, all right? I want to show you the entrance here. This beautiful artwork that we had custom made by Trisha Abe just blows my mind every freaking time. Isn't it awesome? You want some of it in your bedroom, in your house, inside your car, wherever you live or hang out? Call Trisha Abe. We've got all these wicked boxes that we're packing here for this concert in a box series that we're running, and it's, you know what? I can't wait for this thing. It's gonna be so fantastic. We've got live musicians, and I hope we're gonna do it again because it's twisting my mind. So come on in, let me show you this. All right, we call this place the Kennel. Why? Because we're behind a cage like a bunch of dogs. I don't know what to say. It's just dogs. That's what we are. So come on in. We've got cables here, okay? This is where we put all of our cables, and we have wrapping parties. Not like the Drake type of, DMX rapping where it's like, oh, but it's, we just roll them out and we wrap them up and we hang them back up, because sometimes you get bored and you need something to do, okay? This is where we've got all of our gear, our microphones for anyone who loves to sing or just talk or whatever else you might do with a microphone. Sometimes you give it to a kid and they just ramble on. Right? We've got drums here so we can play and jam around. This is my favorite thing. I love it more than butterscotch pudding. But outside of that, you know what gets me hotter than a $2 pawn shop pistol is hanging out with the people that are part of Good Company Productions. This is Amit and Sammy, and we just, this is the place where we hang out, we throw on some vinyl, we make some decisions, some big groundbreaking decisions about how we're gonna alter the music industry with all of these Post-it notes and dollar signs and negative signs too. So what you're probably wondering here is these posters. So we run these pop-up concerts, okay? They're kind of surprise concerts, and you don't know where it is, and you don't know who's going to be performing. And there's always a poster for this show that's designed by a local artist, and we list all of the musicians' hashtags. And this is sort of our wall of fame of stuff we've done before, okay? We got a projector here, a guitar. Sometimes I serenade. I like long walks on the beach, candlelit dinners, puppies, all that sort of stuff. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this is 44 Gaukel Street in Kitchener. It's a blast. It's always fantastic to hang around here and do some stuff. We have an open house. People just come and chill because that's what we're all about. We're chilling. I'd show you a fridge, but it's empty. I'd show you the garage, but we don't have one. So like in traditional MTV Cribs style, peace out.
That's great.
Yeah, that's Mr. Robert Brewski. Whoever did this promo is one talented dude. Okay, well, let me just tell you something here. There were a couple of folks involved there, okay? Now, first, you see our resident, what to call him? How would you describe Rob? You've met him a few times, right?
Yeah. Resident, I don't know, everything.
Resident everything. Rob is the beating heart of Good Company Productions. That man literally never sleeps, He keeps us going. This video, let me just tell you, we were thinking about some filler content in between here, and initially I was going to be the one who was talking about The Office, and I was like, there's no way I can be that charismatic. We gave Robert a call, and I joke, like I'm not joking here, within 20 minutes, he had done up his hair, he had dressed up, he was there, he did that in one single take. One take. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He just showed up, he's like, here you go, and then he left. And then he's like, cool, I'm going to go and do some work.
Dang. That's something else. That's some charisma.
That's some charisma. And I just want to take this minute here to kind of give a shout out to the team behind the scenes. This, like I said, is the first time that we've done this live stream, and it is definitely new to us. It's also the first time we've done something like the concert in a box, and the logistics behind that are crazy on their own, let alone during a pandemic. So a big thank you to the operations team, to Sammy and Jill for putting so much work in there. A big thank you to the audio team, to Adrian, Christian, Logan, Rod, Brian, everybody behind the scenes there that makes all of this work, who learned all about live streaming tools within a couple of weeks to make this happen. A big shout out to the artist team, to Katarina, to Ashwin, to Robert Brewski, and to David, who have absolutely been killing it throughout the ambiguity. And one very, very big thank you to the marketing team, to Beth, to Jenna, and to Dylan for all the hard work they're putting in behind the scenes. It's a really great team. I think I'm very fortunate to be working with all of you folks. So thank you for putting all of this together for us tonight. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about what that team's been up to, if that's cool with you, Joel. What do you think?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, well, there's a few really cool things. One of them is the band shop, which I mentioned earlier. And the band shop is a place that we put together for musicians to sell their merch for free. We don't take anything. The reason I'm saying this is, as all of you know, we cannot get together right now. Musicians, production companies, we generate revenue by bringing people together over a shared love of music. Right now, we can't do that, and it means that we have to find other ways to support ourselves. Now, I'm going to show you folks a little something here. Let me share my screen. Give me a little funky backtrack there,
All right.
if you could.
A little shopping music.
A little bit of shopping music, Joel.
All right, let's bring the tempo up a little bit.
Oh, here we go. I'm ready to groove. Okay, Okay, here's our website. Beautiful picture taken by Cam Wind. Oh, those are my parents right there. Look at that smile. Okay. Now, shop, top right corner, the band shop. We're gonna go into it. Look at that. Look at that. That's my friend Cynthia. I miss her. Oh man. Oh, look at this. That's a cool little thing. But who do we have here? Onion Honey. They've got some stuff on here.
I hear they're great at music.
I really do hear that. You know, I think I heard that tonight. Let's click into this here. What do we got here? Train whistle
Train whistle?
keychains. What? Okay.
I want
okay,
one.
okay. You want one? Why don't I order two? All right, let's see. Yes, please. Okay. And let's go to checkout
A
here.
little train music to go with this whistle.
Ooh, yes. Yes. And let's place an order there, why don't we? Look how easy that was. Order
Wow.
is paid, and there we go. Wow, look at that. Look how easy it is, folks. You could do that. That could be you. You could order a train whistle. You could support local bands with just a few clicks. Yeah. Thank
So
you, Joel, for
convenient.
that shopping music.
Oh.
Now, there's one other project that we've been working on, and this one we haven't really told too many people about. It's called the Local Sounds Challenge. And to talk about that, I'd like to bring in a guest that many of you know from the community, from a nice little place that he runs where you go to get some snacks every now and then. Let's put our hands together for Sam Nobby. How are you, Sam?
Hey, how are you doing, Amit? It's great to
Good.
be here. Hi,
Well, you've
everyone
got-
in the comments, everyone watching. I've been watching. I've been having my cocktail kit, and I want to let you know we actually didn't have vodka at home. We didn't have gin at home, and so we're making these Caesars with whiskey, and they still taste okay, which means all the ingredients from Public must be doing the job.
And on that note, big shout out to Public Kitchen for just kind of rolling with us with this one. We had no clue how many orders to expect, and they were just like, "Yeah, we'll do what needs to be done." Okay.
Yeah, I'm having
Let's
a great
take
time.
Let's take a listen to this thing here. So, local sounds is what I mentioned before. What we did is we put a challenge out to the community. We said, we're going to give you a key, we're going to give you a tempo, and you can do anything you want within that. We will put all of the submissions that you send us together into a single song. And then what we did is we took that instrumental track, and I invited Sam here to kind of showcase one of his talents over top of it. So why don't we take a listen?
Awesome.
When this is all over, I will try to hold you closer. When we're both sure of ourselves enough to keep composure. No searching around for the right words. I wrote you a dozen letters but never got around to the postage. Stuck in a holding pattern, waiting for the shoe to drop. Who'd have thought going through the motions would really mean a lot? I'm pining for a time that was not great, just normal. At least I was familiar with the form of my turmoil. It's too formal trying to imagine a future. Can't see 6 feet in front of me, and I'm worried I'll lose it. Can we aim for a past we were used to? It's not the ambition I had hoped for. Too goody, 2 shoes, I've got 2 left feet trying to dance to new music. One of these weeks things will seem less of a nuisance. If I find space to breathe, maybe I'll dream really lucid. But for now I find comfort in my old excuses.
Yeah, that's it. And what happens right after that verse is an incredible chorus by Rachel Hickey. which I'm
Yeah,
still
you left
working
us
on.
hanging.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for the rest of that. But that's got, I think, 20-something musicians, over 30 different submissions. Really, really cool. Sam, you did the lyrics on that. Can you tell us a little bit about what your kind of approach to that was?
I did, yeah. That was the first verse. It was a really kind of novel and unique opportunity to say, okay, there's all these people coming together, putting in a bass line or a piano hook or something, and now I'm being asked to, I felt like my words needed to somehow tie it all together. So the theme, which comes out in the opening line, is, when this is all over. That's something that when we wrote those lyrics maybe a few weeks ago, it seems like a very different time than even today, but I feel like as a society, we've been going through this collective process of trying to deal with the changing reality. And in a way, it's like the stages of grief, right? Like a few weeks ago, in the first month or so of the pandemic, a lot of us were just in denial, and we were saying, when this is all over, I'm going to do this. When this is all over, I'm going to go back to my favorite, my favorite spot in the park. When this is all over, I'm going to go to my friend's house. And I think that was a way for people to just mentally get over the shock of what's happening to us. So that's where obviously my mind was going as well. But when you say, when this is all over, it's a forward-thinking thought, but in reality, it's looking backwards. It's if you look at it a level deeper, you're not recognizing that there's a huge shift going on right now. You're not recognizing that there's going to be work that we all need to do together to create new systems and create new networks of support and support each other in different ways, not just support each other in the same way that we were used to. So later in the song, it gets into more of the themes of how we build. But the first verse is that reckoning, dealing with this realization that the new normal is not going to be whatever I'm used to.
Yeah. You know what? The second verse of that track is just incredible to me. I think overall, I cannot wait for everybody to hear what we've been working on.
Yeah, me neither.
It's called Local Sounds for good reason. I think it really showcases the talent we've got in the community. It showcases what we all are going through collectively, and it reminds us that none of us are truly alone in this time. So there's one other thing I want to talk about here, which is this.
All right. Well, look at that. I've got one right here too.
Wow. I love this. I gotta say. Now, before the pandemic was declared a pandemic, we were gonna do a little launch party for this, weren't we?
We had it all set up to go at 44 Gawkel. I was really excited, and yeah, it'll still happen at some point somehow. But yeah, we were gonna launch the album, which is actually a book. Yeah, you can see Amit's flipping through it. But yeah, it's my latest album. There's some collaborations there from local hip hop artists. Doc's the Doctrine. Steve Dave was the producer behind the project, and it was about a year and a half in the making, thanks to a grant from the Region of Waterloo Arts Fund. So it's taken a little bit of a pause in terms of the public launch and the big party that we were planning to have, but it's out there. You can go on Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify, and listen to Attract Hazard. And you can also go to the band shop on Good Company Productions website and take a look. And if you want it in your hands, like I know growing up, I always really liked listening to music while looking at the liner notes. And that's what I wanted to put together in this book. Is it's the size and shape of a CD, but it's not a CD. No one listens to CDs anymore. And so I decided to fill that space with the lyrics, of course, with some photography, from my own collection, also from a local artist. Chantal Zettel has some amazing collage work in here. And then finally, there's some essays that are just going into more in depth of what some of the lyrics mean and what the songs are about. And essentially, this whole project is a big love letter to Kitchener. It's my adopted home. And yeah, this is one way that I'm giving back.
Well, it's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Sam. And thank you for being part of that Local Sounds Challenge. Now, you know what? We're going to keep going, I think. What do you think about listening to our final act for the evening?
I'm so excited. Let's get it rolling.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the show, my friend.
All right. You too.
Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Joel, how are you?
I'm good. When the rap hit, I was like gonna make we're having our rap party after all. But then, he kept talking and it just kept hitting me in the feels. And, I still made the joke, but, also had a bunch of feelings. So, thanks.
Well, I'm very excited to introduce our final act of the evening. Ready for this, Joel?
I am.
Okay. Please put your hands together for our friend, Jacob Bihun. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? How
I
am I
am
coming in?
so great.
That's terrific. All right. Well, I'm ready to go if you're ready to go.
Yeah, you want to jump right into it?
I want to jump straight into this.
All
thing,
right,
man. Let's
over
do
to
it.
you, my friend. Why don't you rock and roll with us?
This one goes out to Stan the Man. It's called Pine Trees. I hope you enjoy. Trouble lies in dim lit nights. I've been paying too much for a drink and a good time. But the signs in the sky never seem so bright when I'm high as a kite, living life like an exile. 'Cause can't you hear the pine trees speak of memories of things they've seen, my love? A pretty wild thing sat by the fire with moonshine eyes and a bad desire. Whoa, there goes my soul as you're dancing in the moonlight. Stained dreams on TV screens, news feeds selling fear for free, yeah. Take an evening stroll down the rabbit hole while we find there's no guarantee, no. 'Cause can't you hear the pine trees speak of memories of things they've seen, my love? Pretty wild thing sat by the fire with moonshine eyes and a bad desire. Oh, there goes my soul as you're dancing in the moonlight. Drinking those bottles dry. Cast your spirit out in the lake now. Let it sink down as you're dancing in the moonlight. Can't you hear the pine trees speak of memories of things they've seen, my love? A pretty white thing sat by the fire with moonshine eyes and a bad desire. Whoa, there goes my soul as you're dancing in the moonlight. Drinking those bottles dry. Cast your spirit out in the lake now. Let it sink down as you're dancing in the moonlight. Drinking those bottles dry. Cast your spirit out in the lake now. Let it sink down as you're dancing in the moonlight. There goes my soul.
I love it, man. There's just so much power behind your voice.
Yeah, tell me about it, man. We were dealing with that.
You're like, yeah, I gotta live with this, you know?
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm ready to keep it going if you're ready to keep it
Yep.
going.
You want me out of here? I'm out.
I'm good to go. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing okay. If you don't know me, my name is Jacob Bihun. I'm a local Waterloo Kitchener artist, alt rock, alt folk. That was a brand new tune, which I'll talk about later. This is also a brand new tune, bringing back the good old 1950s. This one goes out to all the lonely hearts out there. It's called Girl in the Bedroom. We hope you enjoy. inside your bedroom. You have been running round my mind. Seems to me you're something special. That the other boys don't see. But when we held hands, I understand why love can be so cruel. But I don't mind as long as you and I will one day dance away the night. Girl, stuck inside your bedroom. I keep getting lost in your eyes. Dreaming about your smile. Hoping you'll run away with me. 'Cause when we held hands, I understand why love can be so cruel. But I don't mind as long as you and I will one day dance away the night. Girl, stuck inside your bedroom. Girl, stuck inside your bedroom. Girl, stuck inside your bedroom. Ooh. All right, right on. Okay, sweet. So for everybody out there, those are two brand new songs that I have yet to release, and I think me and Amit will talk about that later. But just quickly before I go into my third song, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Good Company Productions for everything that they've done, the entire team. Obviously, we've seen some videos of them. They're amazing people. I'd also like to thank Kelsey Media Arts for all the artwork that you see behind me. I'd also like to thank my record label, Canadian Daydream, for everything that they've been doing during this quarantine. And we're going to play you a song called Pandemonium, which is actually right now is out on all platforms. So if you like what you hear live, go give it a follow, go check it out, and I hope you enjoy. All right, here we go. You're breaking my heart. Flowers told me in the dark. Demons in my head say fix a drink while you're in bed. You don't know your lefts from rights. but your guess she's as good as mine. Placing bets between our eyes. Let's find out who's got a sharper knife. 'Cause my brothers and my sisters, it's a dark world out there. A civil war in our streets, a civil war in my head. It's just pandemonium. Pandemonium. Whoa. Who made you king? Asking for them diamond rings. Your lips taste like blood. Now it seems I can't get enough. 'Cause my brothers and my sisters, it's a dark world out there. A civil war in our streets, a civil war in my head. It's just whoa. 'Cause my brothers and my sisters, it's a dark world out there. A civil war in our streets, a civil war in my head. It's just pandemonium. Pandemonium. Thank you so much.
So good, man.
Thank you so much.
I absolutely love it. Okay, I know we've got a video coming up, don't we?
We do have a video coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons I love this video is because I think it really it just shows off what your brand is, but it also brings in the rest of the band.
Yeah, it brings in a lot of the guys that worked on those projects with me and that I work on projects with for my own music. And the guys that you're going to see in this video are members of Canadian Daydream, which is an amazing independent record label in Kitchener-Waterloo. They help a ton of artists in the area release really top quality music that, in my experience, actually gets playlisted on Spotify, does really well on Apple Music and stuff. And yeah, why don't we roll the clip and we can talk about it after, man?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Them handcuffs were made to last long. I got off the train, I stopped too soon. Found myself rolling down the streets of my past. I've caught them uptown blues. 'Cause I'm on the run from some regrets. And Brother Jack does blur my mind. A broken heart rolled into a cigarette keeps the pretty things from my eyes. Oh yes, well, whiskey and smokes fill the holes within my soul.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, and all that videography was with Canadian Daydream. We have an amazing guy there named Jack Darby, who is probably one of the best videographers I've ever met.
I love it.
And
All right,
yeah,
you got to play that song for us now, don't you?
I will. Yeah, I mean the thing that I just wanted to say real quick about that was when I did that album. You know, it was a really really tough go for me. I was going through a lot of stuff personally, and those guys really helped me out. But what I realized was, and I think it took a pandemic for me to realize was that, you know, sometimes the worst thing that happens to you is the best thing that happens to you. And I think people should keep that in mind when they listen to Whiskey and Smoke. So without further ado, here we go.
Off to you, my friend.
Check 1, 1, 2. Okay, here we go. Well, those handcuffs weren't made to last long. I got off the train, I stopped too soon. Found myself rolling down the streets of my past. I've got them uptown blues. 'Cause I'm on the run from some regrets. Oh, Brother Jack does blur my mind. A broken heart rolled into a cigarette keeps the pretty things from my eyes. Oh yes, well, whiskey and smokes fill the holes within my soul. I let myself go down on King Street where devils roam. Oh Lord, I should have known my day of judgment's coming close. So only here we go with them whiskey and smoke. And as I'm stumbling down a crooked sidewalk, the street lights whisper their secrets. A little black dress trying to sell me blue chip stocks brags about her shallow deepness. And so then white wrapping might for that southern bourbon as a tattooed angel smiles and waves. But as I'm laughing with my beast of burden, I sip a spirit and turn away. Hey, oh yes, well, whiskey and smokes fill the holes within my soul. I let myself go down on King Street where devils roam. Whoa, Lord, I should have known my day of judgment's coming close. So let me go with them whiskey and smokes. sunshine, sweetheart, don't you know? Whiskey and smokes fill the holes within my soul. I let myself go down on King Street where devils roam. Oh Lord, I should have known my day of judgment's coming close. So only help me go with them whiskey and smokes. All right.
Absolutely killing it.
Yeah? Did it meet
Absolutely
the quota?
killing it.
That's good, man.
Meet the quota. You know, so I got to tell you, we've got two different chats here going. You know, everybody sees this live chat that's happening on YouTube, and then simultaneously we've got my team here messaging me feedback. You know, you got to do this, you got to do that. We got this one here. This is from Robert Brewski. Dude, with a ton of exclamation marks. I'm getting text messages right now from people watching about how much they love Jacob.
Aw, shucks, guys.
And with that, I think we've got your final song for the evening.
We do
not?
have my final song for the evening, yeah.
All right. Well, let's enjoy it. Over to you. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
No worries, man. Anytime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one's called Midnight Mornings. If you like it, give it a listen on Spotify, Apple Music, the whole 9 yards. We hope you enjoy. Well, she don't like that I don't write about her anymore. She don't like it that I go fight at the bars or slam the door. She don't see the scars on me that I've never shown. A perfect girl, a perfect world, darling, you're something that I never know. Empty bottle of rye, sing me a lullaby, put me to bed advice. I drink too much, burn me with a cigarette, take me to an empty bed, pray to God that he forgets and take out my eyes. Well, she don't like it that I don't write about her anymore. She don't like it that I go fight at the bars or slam the door. She don't see the scars on me that I've never shown. A perfect girl, a perfect world, darling, you're something that I've never known. Fix myself a broken dream, think of her when I'm asleep. Hope she does the same for me, but I'd never know. Tear apart a stitched up heart, Asian skies and cheap cigars, another dying shining star, but she don't want that. 'Cause she don't like it that I don't write about her anymore. She don't like it that I go fight at the bars and slam the door. But she don't see the scars on me that I've never shown. A perfect girl, a perfect world, darling, you're something that I'll never know. Tripping up on daisies, life gives me the crazies. The shores are getting wavy, I sail out to sea. She's just like the movies, a pretty girl to soothe me, but a thing of beauty that I can't describe. Well, she don't like it that I don't write about her anymore. She don't like it that I go fight at the bars and slam the door. But she don't see the scars on me that I've never shown. A perfect girl, a perfect world, darling, you're something that I'll never know. Yeah. Thank you.
That is so good.
Right
Oh
on, man.
my God.
Right on.
Man, you just absolutely killed that set.
No worries, man. I mean, it's I will
Like,
say,
"No,
yeah. Well, the cool thing about live shows is from your own place is you don't have to pay for drinks, you know. So it's a blessing and a curse, you know. And again, thank you so much to the entire Good Company Productions team for everything you guys have done, and this is going to be something really great. And we don't know what the future holds, but we do know that we can have these amazing concerts, and that's thanks to you guys.
Thank you for being part of it and bringing this music into our homes. I gotta say, you know, Beth put a comment in there about drinking with goosebumps. I'm not drinking right now. You know, I've got a show to host.
No,
but,
yeah, you're running the thing. Yeah.
I do have goosebumps, I gotta tell you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm out of rhubarb vodka. I don't think I can finish.
Okay, yeah, there you
Joel's
go.
like drunk on the keys. You know, you got him there. Now, where can people find more of your music?
So the big thing that's going to start happening is, and I think Canadian Daydream, if they're still hanging around, we've got a new EP coming out late June, early July called New Normal. It's going to be a 5-song track, and you guys got an exclusive look tonight, those first 2 songs. So here's hoping that you guys just follow the Spotify, follow the Instagram, which is tagged down below, @JacobBihun, and keep updated on the beautiful artwork that Kelsey Media Arts is going to be posting, as well as a bunch of stuff on Canadian Daydream. And who knows, maybe Good Company Productions in the picture. We'll have to see.
Definitely. We'll definitely get you on
Okay,
there.
right
Well,
on.
thank you so much, Jacob. Have a good rest of the evening. And everyone go check his music out. Take care, man.
Take care.
That's Jacob Bihun, everyone. Definitely check him out. Yes.
One
Joel with
final
the
round of
clap track.
applause for Jacob.
You are
good.
a master at multitasking, I've got to tell you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, this brings our show to a close. However, we do have one final thing to do here. I'm very, very excited to talk about our raffle.
Ah.
You got some sound effects for that?
I can play a game winner.
Ooh. 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 I love it. All right. We are joined here by Sammy from our ops team. How's it going, Sammy?
Hello. I'm good. I'm so just happy. Like I was saying earlier, like I was teary-eyed that this is all happening.
Aw. Now, you've put a lot of work into this behind the scenes. Is it like, how does it feel to, finally see it come together?
I'm sweating a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, just from the nerves, but oh my god, it's so amazing to see everything come together, from rushing around, not knowing what was really gonna happen with, the pandemic going around, and the last minute strings that had to be pulled, but it's so exciting to see how well everything came together.
Yeah. Now, do you have someone else there with you?
They're all hiding behind this panel. This is actually like a room separator behind me. My boyfriend and his niece are behind me that also have their boxes, and they're watching it on the TV, but they requested that I hide them. I don't blame them.
Oh, come on. Okay. We just got to give a shout out to Bo here. I know maybe he doesn't want his face to be seen, but Bo has been just the most supportive guy throughout this. He's the one who actually filmed that video that we got of Robert Brewski.
Yeah.
Filmed and edited. So, Bo, if you can hear us, and I know you can, a very big thank you from myself and the rest of the Good Co team for all of your help putting this together.
Oh, I know he
Okay.
appreciates that.
Now, let's talk about this raffle for a sec. Not that I don't love you guys, but I'm going to spotlight myself for a second here.
Okay.
Now, I want to point something out that I think we might have, some of you might have seen before this, and that is the T-shirt that I'm wearing here. Sammy, any ideas of what this T-shirt is?
Okay, I see some guitars.
Yeah.
I see some familiar guitars. I think I see some of my friends' guitars in there.
Okay.
It looks like a very familiar art form and style that I know. I think her name might be Trish.
Trish, yeah. You know what? You hit it right on. I don't know how did you know that? I wonder. So okay, let me just lay this out for everybody. We've got the band shop, and we have that to support local musicians. But the creative community in Kitchener-Waterloo is more than just music. It is art, and it is expression, and it is visual artists as well. So what we're doing is starting June 1st, we are going to be launching a new initiative called the In Good Company t-shirt collection. And how it's going to work is every month we're going to partner with a new local designer, and they are going to take music and the idea of music and do whatever they want with it. Design a shirt, white on black, super simple. And we're going to put it on our website. We're going to sell those shirts for 2 weeks, and then you're never going to see them again. And 50% of all of the sales will go straight to that designer. This is for us to keep ourselves going, but it's also for us to give back to those incredible artists who make our community what it is. So what I'm wearing today is the first in that lineup. This was designed by our good friend Trisha Abe, everyone. She's the one who did the mural in our office. This features guitars from a couple of our friends from 12 Mile Island. It features one of my keyboards. It's just this shirt, really is close to my heart, and I would love for it to be close to all of your hearts too, while on your body. So June 1st, stay tuned so that you can order one. Anyway, what I'm going to get everybody to do right now is take that raffle ticket out of your box.
If you don't know what the raffle ticket, which one it was, it's the one that looks like this.
All right, Sammy,
Let's make that
over
clear.
to you.
Okay. I thought that you guys should all see what I currently have it in. If you see those smiley face balloons, this is actually what it came in. And I guess I'm reusing things, being environmentally friendly. But we're going to pick a ticket. Okay. All right. Okay. Our winning ticket is number 463-8587. 463-8587.
Whoever that lucky winner is, put it in the YouTube chat and then send us an email at hello@goodcoprod.ca, and we will hook you up with one of these fine t-shirts for free.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Okay. Awesome. Well, Sammy, thank you so much for joining in. I'm going to let you
Thank
get
you,
back to
guys.
Bo and the family.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, my friend. Well, Joel, I think that brings us to the end of this fantastic evening. And I've got to tell you, this was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Time flies. I'm not sure I'm ready for it to be done. But
Yeah, me neither,
I mean, I'm sure that we'll all be together again in some way.
In some way. Well, you know what, folks? This was a total experiment, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. It took a lot of work behind the scenes to put together. I think each of us has learned quite a lot, but we've just absolutely loved putting this together for you. Please, after this, you will get an email with a feedback form. Please give us some feedback on how we can improve this. We would love to do it again in the future. Let us know what you want to see in the box. Let us know what kind of musicians you want to see. Just tell us anything. Give us good comments. Makes us feel good inside. And with that, I just want to say one final thank you to all of you for joining us. Please, thank you for supporting live music from your home. Please continue to do so. Joel, you want to ride us out?
Absolutely.
Over to you, my friend.